World number 1 Mark Selby defeated John Higgins 10-9 in the final of the China Championship on Sunday, in a 7-hour encounter that will live long in the memory. The crowd in Guangzhou were treated to a match that finished well after midnight local time, played by two men at the top of their game. Selby had enjoyed a relatively easy run to the final, beating three Chinese players, namely Chang Bingyu, no ranking, Yuan SiJun, 70th in the world, and Zhao Xintong, 97, as well as Akani Songser, 65, and Hsian Bafai. Indeed, at 47th in the world, Iranian Bafai had been his highest-ranked opponent. However, in world number 4 and four-time world champion Higgins, Selby knew he would face a much tougher opponent. Higgins won the first frame, before the Englishman raced into a 3-1 lead going into the first session interval, thanks to breaks of 82 in the second and 70 in the fourth. However, the Scotsman then rattled off three of his own to take a 4-3 lead, but Selby racked up a break of 118 to square the contest at 4-4. The pair then traded frames, before Selby won the 12th and 13th to go 7-6 ahead, but back came Higgins with two of his own to take an 8-7 advantage. Selby leveled things once again, but then the Scot moved to within one of victory with a narrow 68-60 win in the 17th. He was 48-0 up and next and agonizingly close to victory, but Selby sank a superb long red and cleared up before taking the championship with a 72-12 win in the decider. After the match, both players were incredibly complimentary of each other, with Selby saying, "I felt happy from the start because I knew my game was in good shape. I just wanted to enjoy the match because John is one of the all-time greats, so to play him in a major final is something you dream of. To come out on the winning side is even better." This was Selby's 15th ranking career title and, impressively, his 7th in China. He has now pulled even further ahead at the top of the world rankings, after Mark Williams, who is second, lost in round 3 to Zhao Xintong. Of his victor, Higgins said after the grueling contest, "I had a good chance when I was 9-8 up. The Mark potted a great red to a middle pocket and got back into the match. It was a long match and we both had chances. The best player won in the end, and every credit to Mark." Selby now faces a quick turnaround, as he flies to Belgium to take part in the European Masters, which begins later today. He is due to face fellow Englishman Sam Craigie in the first round. Higgins was also due to be in action at the event but has now withdrawn, meaning Thor Chuan Liang receive a bye into the next round.